welcome back to RC Icons. In this week's Wednesday Roundup. Not. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. This is basically just an update video. So, I wish I could blame it on weather, to be honest. Tried running the Dynablaster last Tuesday night, and you guys saw that when video on Wednesday. So, was pretty busy the end of the week last week, and took the Dynablaster out, and the slipper clutch was really loose, so I really thought that's all it was. So I tightened up the slipper clutch and whatever. I just kind of got sidetracked thinking that car was all set. David is in the background building a Terra Scorcher re kit, and it's his first four-wheel drive, and he's demanded some attention. He's got it just about done. He's doing an awesome job, but I got to get that body painted. You see a Top Force in front of me, so this is the original Top Force that I brought in from Bai like February-ish, and I had said in that video that I was going to restore this potentially for a friend who wanted a Top Force in their collection, and that's basically what I'm doing. You guys will see a full video on this, but at this point the chassis is done and it is absolutely gorgeous, but I still have to paint a new body and wing for that. So long story short, I was working on all this stuff in the back of my mind thinking the Dynablaster was ready to run, no big deal. So Caleb and I went down on Sunday to run it. He's been having issues with his Terror Conqueror as well, so we've both been kind of fighting through the problems, and the Terror Conqueror, come to find out, it was the wrong pitch pinion. I think it might have been a 48 pitch pinion that was on there, and it requires a 0.6 or a 0.6 module according to the high-speed gear set instructions. And I thought they were pretty close to the same, but it made all the difference in the world. So I ordered some pinions. Pinions came in. We got it meshed. The thing was working great. We went down to the track. Immediately with the Dynablaster, I started having gear issues again, where it sounds like the gearbox is slipping inside, and it definitely wasn't a slipper. So I actually took the motor cover off to make sure that the pinion and motor mesh was fine, and the mesh was fine. You can sit there and hold it on the bench full beans and it's fine. As soon as you put it on load and it's on the ground, it's just, you know what I mean? You can hear it. So we went to film this Wednesday's Roundup, and it went to shit. So Caleb's rear diff loosened up on the Terra Conqueror. He got like 4 laps in, and that loosened up, although it was running great until then. And he was super excited because that's the first time he's really run that car since he's built it over a year ago. So he was kind of heartbroken. The Dynablaster fell on its face with the gears again. So my intention was to either Monday or today, Tuesday, take this rear section off of this Dynastorm and I was going to just transplant it onto my car, but I just haven't had time. Literally, it's, yesterday was Monday. I think I got home at 7 o'clock at night, left the house at 5:30 in the morning. Today I left the house 5:15 and finished up about 6:45, right? So I don't have anything left in the tank to start taking this apart and rush down there just to try to get you guys a video. So it is a holiday week for us here in the U.S., July 4th, so I am going to try to get it going tomorrow and give you guys a delayed Wednesday Roundup. It may come out Thursday or Friday. Saturday's video is already scheduled. It's just another unboxing. Epic car, but yeah, it's just another unboxing. I had a comment last weekend where, somebody was like, I can't take the unboxings anymore. It's borderline hoarding now, not collecting. Well, I'll be honest, it's been hoarding for a long time, although in my defense, I will say I'm trying to put together a museum. And most museums, you go to a car museum, there's 300 cars there, right? So whether or not that museum is open to the public in the future, I don't know. But my end goal ultimately would be to somehow get all of this into a display where people could come and enjoy it and look at it. Although I live in the Northeast in Hickville, and I don't know who around me would come to see this. So that's why I put it on YouTube, so that the whole world can see it. And hoarders don't typically let go of their stuff. They are going to use it at some point forever, and I have a tendency to give stuff away left and right. So I don't know that that's quite the same. I guess it is and it isn't, but whatever. It just is what it is. There's another unboxing coming Saturday. I am going to take a page out of Adam's book, and I really like his videos when he does Ask Me Anything. And I think there's a lot of subscribers that have questions for me, whether very simple questions or personal questions, and I'm fine with answering anything. Although I will preference it by saying, if you ask me a question about like past addiction or anything like that, I would probably shelf that for a separate video. I've got no problem talking about my past and like my story and my history, like my life story. You know, I'm an addict. Obviously, I've got, you know, hundreds of RC cars. Like this is not a normal person. Like I've got a very addictive personality, and it's because I've been an addict almost my whole life. Sober, you know, almost 20 years. So it's, you know, this is my addiction now, not, you know, whatever it was before. So yeah, if you guys want to ask me a question, I am going to steal a page out of his book. I'm going to say this though. This is the catch. There was a video that went up a month ago for people who wanted channel stickers. Right? I still am working through emails and have not sent any out. Like I'm absolutely buried. I'm buried. But this was one that I think I would put a bunch of time and effort in and try to get done as far as Ask Me Anything. Not that the channel stickers aren't important to me, but if there's anything that's going to get pushed to the side because I'm busy, it's that. But I will get them to you, I promise. I have a list here. Part of it is there's other things other than stickers that are going to people. People are asking for help with parts or cars, and that's how I am. Like I'm sending parts out. I'm sending literally a kit out to somebody who wants to build one on YouTube, right? And whatever, they have a funding campaign for a particular car, and I just reached out and said, hey, listen, I've got a couple of those sitting in storage, let me send you one, you know. So, and that's kind of always going on. Like there's always people that will see stuff that I pick up on Buy, and they've been looking for that for 10 years. Well, I don't really need it, take it, you know what I mean? So I have a tendency to kind of do that. So part of the channel stickers, some people, you know, they just want a couple of stickers, no big deal. But other people, it's stickers, cars, potentially a hat, this, that, the other thing, you know what I mean? So it's just taking a little bit of time. So if you have emailed me, and the other part of it is my channel email is snail mail for me. You may email me and I may not get back to you literally for a week and a half. Just because I don't have time I barely have time to answer comments, never mind go back and be answering emails or answering questions in emails. I try to do everything that I can, but I am an extremely busy person off channel. And that's somewhat of an excuse, but at the same time, I do what I'm capable of, and it kind of is what it is. I try to get to everybody, and eventually I do. But if you send me a message, don't be offended if I don't answer you for a week sometimes. I think the last time I checked that email was June 19th. I was perusing through it today. So there's a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to respond to people about. You know, parts that need to get sent out, a kit that needs to get sent out. all that needs to be boxed along with channel stickers, brought to the post office. You're right. It's just time. It's all time. My, how do I say this? My limiting factor in my life is always time. With the amount of businesses that we run and the demands that my kids put on me, and then trying to support an RC channel and a collection like this, it always comes down to time management, and time is the one thing that's always, and I think like anybody else, it's always the hardest thing to manage. So I will get you guys the channel stickers as soon as I can. I do have it somewhat organized now. It's just taking that final step and getting them out the door. So yeah, if you guys want to ask me a question, email it to me, keithmorency8@gmail. I'm telling you that I don't answer my email for a week sometimes, and I'm telling you to email me questions. I think I'm going to have some time this weekend. I'm going, with the holiday, I will have some time this weekend to kind of peruse through, try to get them answered in a somewhat organized fashion, and then I'll bang out a video. And then what I'll do is, it's not going to come out for probably a couple of weeks to a month, but another Wednesday where things didn't go right and I don't have a roundup to send you guys, I'll do the Ask Me Anything questions. Keith, your collection is extensive. How long you've been collecting? I started back in RC in 2018, was very into crawlers and bashers, and then got into construction equipment and semi-trucks. Started collecting vintage somewhere around January of 2019. Yes, this all happened in a very short period of time, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, questions like that and answers like that. So yeah, keep an eye out, like I said, for this week's Wednesday Roundup. I'm going to try to get it to you tomorrow or today, right? Because you're watching this on Wednesday. I'm going to try, it's Tuesday night right now. I'm going to try to film it tomorrow. I'm hoping to have some time. My schedule kind of went south on me for tomorrow, equipment breakdown. So I may just take the day off. Thursday and Friday I'm off anyways because it's the holiday, so I may take tomorrow off and try to get that running video done for you guys and just put it up later in the day. But you'll see this at normal time, 6 a.m. Eastern time, and then keep an eye out later in the day, or Thursday, or even potentially Friday would be a worst case for this week's Wednesday Roundup. I really, really, really want to get the Dynablaster running good. And I'm hoping by just doing a gearbox swap, I mean, it looks like it's 8 screws. And I'm saying I don't have time to do it. I don't have the energy right now to do it, to be completely honest. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I need to go get this posted and uploaded. So, like I said, keep an eye out for the Wednesday Roundup later today, tomorrow, Friday. Ask me a question, keithmorency8@gmail.com. And for those of you that have asked for channel stickers, they are coming. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks.